this is your first time on the channel, you're highly welcome. This is the place for us to separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstition, and the concept from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I will be doing a live chat on the topic about witchcraft, evil witchcraft in Africa, and how it is activated and transmitted. This is a topic that is very deep, and it's a very ancient topic. We have this phenomenon of witchcraft in Africa. When I say African witchcraft, I don't mean the Western concept of witchcraft, whereby it's the form of Wicca, where you see people practicing pagan practices in America or Europe, whereby you see a group of women or men that used to live in harmony with nature, try to live in accordance with natural laws, and the rest of the population call them witches and wizards. What we mean by witchcraft in Africa is totally different from that. What Western world consider witchcraft in their own balance or their own terms is just simply natural living in Africa. People that are living in harmony in nature. That is what they call witchcraft. When we use the term witchcraft in Africa, as in West Africa, as in Nigeria, we mean people, we refer to people that have evil powers, that knows secrets of how to do evil, to harm or destroy their fellow humans, people that use spiritual means or processes to destroy the life properties of other people. Those are the people that we call witches and wizards in Africa. These are people that are enemy of progress, people that don't like anything good, people that are not happy, that don't want to see people happy. If they see somebody prospering, somebody living a good life, they want to hurt that person so that the person will be unhappy, so that then we feel happy. These are naturally wicked, vile individuals. Those are the people that we call witches and wizards in Africa. So when we mention the term witches and wizards in Africa, it is different from how Western people living in America or Europe view the term witches and wizards. Okay, in this very video, I'll be talking about African witches and wizards. These are people that have dedicated their life to the forces of evil, to the forces of decay and decadence, the forces of so-called darkness. These are people that are possessed by the spirit of wickedness. They are the physical manifestation and embodiment of wickedness and evil upon this planet. These are the people that I am talking about in this video. And sadly, we have lots of these people in Africa. We have too much of them in Africa, and they are causing problems. Today, I want to talk about this topic. I have discovered that many channels will not talk about this topic, and many of these so-called witches and wizards that are pretending to be good people, they will not also talk about this topic. So today, I want to break it down so we can know about them, how they behave, how to identify them, how they operate. Okay. The first thing you need to know is that in Africa, we have different bloodlines. People are connected to different spheres or realm of emanation or realm of existence. We are naturally the root race of the world, and we know that everything comes out from nature, including good and evil. We have people that are connected to different elements. Every individual you see on this planet, as far as they are a real human being, they are connected to one element or another. Okay, you need to know this. Some people are connected to the element of water, some are connected to the element of land, some are connected to the element of fire, some are connected to the element of the air, some are connected to the element of spirits. Okay, some are also connected to the element of the mineral kingdom, some are connected to the elements of the plant kingdom. So every human being you see have a particular place that they are kind of connected to, whereby they emanate from, or they have their attachment, their spiritual attachment to. Be that as it may, we still all living as human beings, but we have our source. And also too, every human being have a particular gift or a particular talent that they came into this life with, to do something that is inside their DNA, that this is their gift to humanity. This is what they are sent to do on this planet. You can call it talent, you can call it power, you can call it superpower, you can call it their nation. Some people, for instance, maybe their talent is to become a doctor. This is what they are called to do. They are going to excel on that naturally. Some people their talent might be to sing. When they sing, people feel happy. People can even receive healing from the singing. Some people are there to maybe console other people. Some are there to be builders. They are very good. They are very good handwork. When they build something, they build it very nice. Some are born to be artists. Some are born to do different kind of things for humanity. Everybody have their talents that they came into this life to do. Okay, it's part of their DNA structure that this is what they will do. Then people also have evil talents as well. Some people, their talent, be whether you like it or not, is to destroy, to kill, to destroy, to retard progress, to bring pain, suffering, and hardship. This is their talent, this is their destiny, this is who they are. We have this kind of people in human form as well. So you cannot deny this fact. If we have people that are here to do good on this planet, it's only normal and appropriate and natural that we have people that are here to do evil on this planet. And so we have this kind of people. Okay? Same way we have people that are coming to bring spread light and love upon this planet. We also have people that are here to bring evil and darkness and pain upon this planet. Those people that are also here. All these people now, they are all part of nation. Okay? There are nothing we can do about it. Both the good and evil is all a different aspect of nation. How do I know this? We see nature, we see the planets, we see the earth. We have seasons. There's season for harvest. There's season for planting. There's season for rainfall. There's season for droughts. There's season for winter. There are natural disasters. We have tornadoes. We have earthquakes. We have typhoons. We have flooding. When these things happen, people die. Animals die. People get displaced. What can we say about this? We cannot say nature is evil, right? But this is an embodiment of nature. So nature have both good things and also bad things inside. We need to learn how to live with it. So these evil people that are on the planet doing this evil stuff, that are calling themselves the witches and the wizards, they are also aspects of nature. We can say the darker spectrum of nature or the deeper side of nature. This is who they are. This is their personality. There's nothing we or maybe them can do about it. So we have these people. The starting is that these people, when they come into this world, when they are born into this world, they are here, they already know their mission to destroy. But the good people do not quickly know their mission. They always think that everybody is like them. But these evil ones, right from birth, they have started doing what they want to do. But for the people that are here to proclaim the light, to do the good work, it takes a long time for them to realize their purpose in life. They usually think they are like everybody else. So in Africa, we have these good people, we have these bad people. And we have these people, they are connected to various bloodlines. People that are here to do good, it's already in their bloodline. You will find these people having children that do the same things exactly like what they are supposed to be doing. The same evil people too, we also have them doing their evil in that same bloodline. But as life goes on, from time to time, these people mix. You see good people marrying into families that have witchcraft, and then the witchcraft will now come into the good family. We start destroying things or people in that family, retarding the progress of that family, stifling the progress of that family. We also see good people marrying into witchcraft family, trying to help them, to change them. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not work. So we have this constant struggle of both sides trying to overcome each other. There's a constant struggle for overcoming each other. Sometimes one side will win, sometimes the other side will win. But most times it's the bad guys that always win, because they seems to be better prepared, and they seems to know what they are doing. So they kind of always win. So these people, we have them in Africa, these so-called witches and wizards. These people are born into this evil bloodline, and when they come into this world, they have that evil spirit in them. Okay, so as they begin to go around as children, other people like them that see this child and notice that they have this evil spirit, this evil destiny with them, we seek to activate it inside the child. They activate these things by giving them something to eat. They make incantations into a food substance. It can be gifts, it can be biscuit. Most times they use granules. In Africa, Nigeria, they use granite a lot. They will make incantation into granite, something that grows under the ground, food that is growing underground. That is the kind of food that they normally take, especially granite is their number one. Then they make incantation, then they give this child thing to eat. So once the child eats the thing, it will activate the witchcraft spirit or the witchcraft power inside that child. So when the child sleeps in the night, the soul or the spirit of the child can be called to their meeting. Then they will start training that child and teaching that child in the activities of witchcraft, how to do evil, how to cause destruction upon this planet. Then that child will start causing destruction wherever they are. So we have this phenomenon. This is a phenomenon that is very, very common in West Africa. It is very, very common. We have different children from different families being activated in this way. These are children that came to life with this kind of evil spirits. So the question is that what happens when a child does not have this evil spirit inside them, but they are also given this witchcraft food to eat? Two things will happen. When a child that comes to life that does not have this kind of spirit, when the child is given this food, the child will go to the coven. We see, if the child is not like them, the child will start causing problems in that coven. The child will start fighting them. The child will not be taking orders from them. The child will be disturbing them, will be manifesting, will be doing their own thing. When they see that they cannot control this child, they will kick that child out of the coven. Then the next thing that these witch people will do, maybe the witch guardian or mother or father is in that house, find out that the child is not cooperating in their coven, in the witchcraft. They will start affecting the life of the child physically. They will start frustrating that child, punishing the child, making them depressed and sad, making sure hardship come upon the child because the child refused to cooperate with them in their evil witchcraft cults. But if the child cooperates with them, they will find out that they were going to love that child. They'll be showing the child care, be doing everything for the child, be calling that child good, even if that child is evil. They always be protecting the evil child. This is what these families do. So from time to time, as we grow up, we discover that you see people, different families having different kind of spirits. You will see a particular child in a family is being punished unnecessarily for not doing anything. The parents will always be complaining, this child is a problem, this child is a problem. And we will be wondering, what is this? What is the fault of this child? It's just a child living a childish life. Why is it so The parents are so angry that they hate this particular child so much. You cannot be able to explain. You will see they always want to give problem, always telling people that this child is a black sheep, this child is evil, this child is bad. Any little thing that child do, they will blow it out of proportion. To want to make people hate the child, to want to make the child feel depressed, dejected, and just to make the child feel miserable. We see this from these witchcraft parents. They do this a lot in Africa. In Africa, especially in Nigeria, we have so many witches societies, so many witchcraft courts in many villages where they have this witchcraft tradition that they have perfected to an art that they transfer it from generation to generation. This is generational witchcraft, whereby the parents will initiate the children. The children will have money, but they will be very, very wicked. They will not be doing anything good for anybody. They will only use that money to be helping other wicked people to do evil upon this planet. They cannot use the money to do good. Then if they peradventure marry somebody that is not a witch or somebody that don't have that evil spirit, they will kill the person. Then they will take over the wealth of that person. Then they will use the wealth to be promoting or propagating their evil upon this planet. I have seen this case very, very much. I have experienced this. I come from a family whereby half of the family is sworn by witchcraft. And these people, they always go to church every day. These people go to church like at least 4 times a week. These witchcraft people, they are the most religious people. When you see them, you think that they are like angels. They try to give this impression that they are religious angels. They are the spirit of God. They are like we call them SU, Scripture Union. They are always praying 24 hours, but their heart is far from prayer. It's totally evil. Totally evil. There are many of them in Africa. We have so many pastors that are of this nature that are witchcraft pastors. You go to their church, they see vision, tell you all these things. People usually believe that anybody that sees vision is a man of God. This is why so many people are taken by these evil people. Even we have traditional practitioners that are also witchcraft people. When you go to meet them, they try to destroy your destiny. You go to meet these witchcraft people, they try to, anytime you meet them, if they find out that you don't have that witchcraft spirit in them, what they do is that they try to put you in bondage that you cannot be able to escape. The aim for them is to destroy. They are here to destroy. They have the spirit of destruction upon them. For these people, their philosophy is that destruction is a form of creation. They are the embodiment of destruction. So they don't do anything good. These people are only interested in making sure that misery, sorrow, sadness, depression, misfortune fall upon these heads. This is their nature. Okay, there's nothing good that can come out of these ones. So sadly enough, we have these people around. We have them as boyfriends, as girlfriends. When these people come into your life, we need to know about them. They are very, very religious. They are very, very religious. A lot of them, they claim to be like a very good Christian. They always go to church. What this is for them to disarm you. They give so that they can disarm you, break your defenses, so that you cannot be able to really identify them or act against them. When people come into your life, they will tell you if you are a spiritual person, they will first of all weaken and destroy your spirituality, make you powerless. When you have been totally powerless, then they will start manifesting in your life. Manifesting. Slowly they break you down, get all your secrets. When they discover that they have all your secrets, they have everything against you, or they have all what they can be able to use against you, then they strike, then they take you out. Sadly, we have so many men in Nigeria that have died, that have got married to witches, to evil women like this, to evil women. And most of them are usually women, but some of them are men. But many of them are women in Africa. Sorry to say this. You marry these kind of girls, you bring them to your house, you are dead. You're totally dead. You don't just you're you're already dead on arrival. They will come, they will pretend to be good. Then before you know, them starts acting out. A place that you have peace, you have been living in peace with your family. Once these women came into your life, there will not be peace anymore. That is one thing you need to know about these women or these people. Anywhere they go to, they make sure that there's no peace in that place. They make sure that people are always quarreling. They make sure that people are always fighting. These people don't like peaceful environments. They are the ones that are good at spreading lies, spreading rumors against other people, causing disaffection. These are what they are very good at doing. They don't like peace. So one thing you need to know, anybody that is always bringing problems, that person is a witch. It's one of these evil people. If you see them in the office, they are the one always causing problem in the office. You see them in the working place, they will be the one always causing problem in that working place. Once you identify this kind of people, just know that they have the witchcraft spirit inside them. And these ones will be the first ones to say that we should pray. They want everybody to pray in the morning, in the evening. They are the ones that are always preaching. They are the ones that want to take you to meet a man of God or a woman of God. You should be very careful of these people. These are the witchcraft seeds. We have them. Okay? Then from time to time, you will see a situation whereby these people that will get married to somebody that is not a witch, they will have children. Sometimes the spirit of the child will come from the good side. Sometimes they are going to give birth to another evil witch like them. Anytime they give birth to a good child, that child, they are going to make that child very, very miserable. They will do everything within their power to kill that good child because they don't want anything good to come upon this planet. So when you see a parents torturing their child for no reason, or maybe they bring the child into the house, they don't just like this child, for whatever reason, it's not that they are the one even taking care of the child, they just want to kill that child. You should be very, very suspicious of this kind of people. Anybody that does not want people to be happy, you need to be suspicious of them because these people, they hate happiness. They don't want people to be happy. They hate happiness. We have these people in abundance in Africa. Sadly, we have them. So these witchcraft spirits, they try to transmit it as much as possible to children. They try to infect children. So the child will only accept this spirit if they also have that evil spirit inside them. Okay? It's not every child that will be affected by the witchcraft. It's not every child. If the child does not have the witchcraft spirit, the child will never succumb to them. The child will never, no matter how they give that child the witchcraft, it will not work. So the only thing that we try to do is to try to spoil that child, spoil the name of that child, and get people to hate the child or change the destiny so that everybody will say this child is wayward. People will stop helping that child. They will try to destroy it, to kill them before they grow. This is how these witchcraft people operate. So if you are in an area you see adults maltreating, molesting children, you better take note that these adults might have these evil spirits inside them. Okay? We have seen this phenomenon many times in Africa. You will see so-called people from church coming to go to schools to be giving children food, giving children snacks to eat. You should be very, very suspicious about this kind of people. Okay, this is one way to know them. Then this witchcraft phenomenon, it is something that people have come to realize that you need to protect your children from this kind of people. It's very good. If you have children, tell your children they should not be taking gifts from strangers. They should not be eating outside. Anything that they give them, they should tell you first before they eat that thing. If they have somebody that's always trying to give them things to eat, they should tell you. That's why you need to make friends with your children. You should be the best friend of your children so that they'll be telling you everything they experience outside. You should not be chasing them away. So when these people want to come close to them, They will tell you that this person is always bringing things for me, the kind of things they are bringing, and the kind of dreams they are also having. They're always telling you that they are seeing somebody in their dream constantly. They keep going to somewhere constantly in the dream, and they don't like what they are seeing in the dream. You should be suspicious of that something is going on in the life of this child. Okay, so you should be very close to your children so that this thing cannot affect them. It is a matter of will. Whereby they take this thing and their spirit is being called against their will, there will be a struggle for the spirit of that child or the attention of that child. If you are somebody that is always mean to your child, they cannot tell you that this is going on because they are afraid that you are going to beat them. But if you are very free with them, they are going to tell you something is happening to me in the night. I see myself going out. I see myself going out to so and so place. I see myself going out with this person. I don't know why we are doing this, we are doing that. Your children will tell you these kind of things. So please try to be the best friends of your children. This witchcraft seed is a very, very real thing in Africa. There are still some that they sell, adults that want to become witches. They go to these native doctors' houses to buy this witch. People actually buy it. You can go to meet a spiritualist. You can actually say you want to become a part of a coven. They will give you the food to eat. You will eat it. You will become a member. You will be going them. Some adults buy this stuff because they want power to oppress their fellow human being. They want power to do evil. People buy this witchcraft. They sell it in the markets. Okay? So you need to know about this stuff. It depends on you. If you want to be a good person or you have a good spirit, you should not dent or pollute it with this kind of evil spirit because it will change your destiny. Okay? Many of these people that are doing these things, they are slaves of evil deities. They are slaves. And when they die, normally when the witch die, what they do is that they hand over their case files to another witch in the coven. All the evil people, all the people they have tied their destiny, all the destruction that they have done, all the evil they have been working on, they will hand over it to a younger witch to carry on. Then they will go to the coven for about 3 years, according to them, 3 or 5 years. And later they will stop going. They will reincarnate somewhere else. These people keep reincarnating in the world to do evil. They keep reincarnating back to do evil. So they already have the evil spirit in them. And the good people also keep reincarnating back to do good upon this planet. So as you live life every day, you are going to encounter these evil people. Especially in Africa, I have encountered many of them. I already know them. When you see them, most of them don't like me because we have our spirits do not rhyme. Some will try to come to you as girlfriends, pretend, but with time they will be exposed. They will be exposed. The aim is to come to get married to the person, and they will kill the person and destroy the destiny of this person. Normally, when these witches come into a family, when they marry a good person, the aim is to destroy the lineage of that person. That is what they are after. Not just to kill that person, to destroy the lineage so that this person will no longer be able to reincarnate upon the planets. This is their ultimate aim. This is their root aim of coming in. Most times they will come, they will give this person evil children. They will make sure that they give this man evil children like them that are witchcrafted. Maybe if the man is lucky, 1 or 2 good children will still come out. They will make sure that they torture and punish those good children or even kill them if they can be able to kill them. So we have this lineage of witches and wizards in Africa. It is a normal thing. It's a fact. Okay? It's a fact. It's not something that we need to hide. These people, they exist. And right now, they seem to be in control of things in Africa. They seem to be in control. We see many of them in churches today. We see many of them in governments. Many of them are governors, in places of positions of power. These are people that will steal money that is meant for development. They will steal the money, not that they will even use it to do something. They will bury it inside sock away so that the money will decay. They will dig ground and just, is that not if that is not the highest level of witchcraft, tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. We have these people doing this kind of evil things. We have people using other people for rituals. We have people that already have money to save them 5 lifetimes. They are still taking money, borrowing the future of other people just to make sure that these people have no future. People will say they are state government, somebody like Okowa, that you have stolen all the money, you are still borrowing into the future to make sure that the future generations will have nothing. When you have this kind of evil people in power in Africa, there is no way for you to explain if this is not the highest level of witchcraft. You're stealing into the future, destroying into the future. I don't know what else is that. We have this kind of people. So we need to be aware when you see evil, when you see spiritual attack. I have told people that when we say spiritual attack, any attack that is not physical is a spiritual attack, okay? Any attack that is not physical is a spiritual attack. When you use your pen to write something that is going to destroy the life of millions of people, they give you money for developmental projects to do roads, you refuse to do the roads. They give you money to put electricity, you refuse to put the electricity, you thereby causing darkness, causing evil and untold hardship upon the people. To me, that is one of the highest level of witchcraft. That is the highest level. You refuse, you blocking progress from coming to people. You blocking good things from coming to the world. You blocking happiness from coming to the world. You stand there, you stand in the place of where happiness and progress is supposed to be coming. You say, no, it must not come. I'm going to stop it. These people must suffer. There shall be no good road in this state. There shall be no drinking water in the state. There shall be hunger, there shall be pain, there shall be cruelty. People will be eating each other. There shall be hunger, there shall be intense sorrow. When you stand and block goodness from coming to the life of people, you are nothing but an agent of darkness, wickedness, and destruction. You are a vampire in living form. And sadly, we have so many vampires, evil people, vultures, controlling things in Africa. You're calling them your governor. You're calling them your shemo. You're calling them your president to be. You see this kind of, these people are not human beings. These people are the seeds of wickedness. The seeds of wickedness walking this earth. You are seeing them face to face. You don't need to fly to see them. You don't need anybody. You don't need to throw oracle to say this person is an evil person. We see them every day. And yet some of you still vote for them. Some of you are willing to work for them. Some of you are willing that's also sold your destiny to them. By taking money from these people, 10,000, 5,000 to vote for them, you have sold your destiny to them. I keep telling you, all these people that are taking money, use boys that are working for politicians, you're selling your destiny to these ones. When the hunger will come, it is you that will suffer. Somebody like me will not suffer. It will not affect somebody like me. By the grace of God, it is you that are selling yourself to these people. You that the one that will still suffer. Okay? When you see wickedness in action, you are supporting it, saying that it is the way. That means you yourself, you are a facilitator of this process. So you should be ready for the repercussion. You should not complain when the evil is also striking the land. It will also affect you. We have this kind of people in places of power, in places of authority. How do we let this happen? Because we have people that allowed it to happen, people that we think that we trust to show us the right way. They led us into bondage. These people came as angels of light, they came as pastors, came as leaders, came as preachers, and now see where we are. In those days, I tell people now that if you notice, I don't normally talk about modern politics in Nigeria and Africa. I talk about world issues. When I started talking about political issues in Africa, many people say that I'm an evil person because I am not a Christian. I left Nigeria more than 15 years ago. I have been traveling all around the world, living in other countries. So I've left that kind of life behind. I have seen these evil people when I begin to awaken. Even before I got awoken, I have seen that many things is wrong with this country. Many people is in a way that they don't want to find out what is going on. They are trying to adapt to the system, but the system is killing them. The system is choking them. We have situations whereby tradition is limiting the spiritual growth of people. We have spiritualists. When you go to the villages, you see your king, a king that you call yourself a king, but there's no good road in your community. What kind of king is that? You are a king, all the roads in your kingdom have potholes. You say you are getting allocation from government. You are a king, there is no power supply in your community. What kind of king is that? Are you going to respect that kind of king? You are a king, but all the youth in your community do not have job, and yet you want people to be bowing down for you, respecting you. These are some of the things I cannot do. These are some of the things that let me leave Africa a long time ago. These are some of the things I saw that I say many things is going wrong. I cannot be a king, then my people will be suffering and I'll be happy. I'll be comfortable. I'll be driving in a very big car with entourage, with driving a 4-wheel drive. Why my people, everybody is suffering. Right now in my village, let me give you an example of myself. There's no electricity in my own village in Delta State for almost 10 years now. The only house that have electricity is the house of the king. Only the king house has power. Can you imagine? And somebody says a king, you are happy. How do you want me to recollect? I cannot be able to respect that kind of king. I cannot greet him. And if I don't greet him, you say I'm disrespecting a king, right? A king that is not living up to his responsibility. How will I respect that kind of man? Does it make sense? We see these kind of things happening. Just 3 days ago, one boy was complaining on Twitter that the president's wife had been getting fat on feeding on the poverty of people. The next thing, they arrested this young man. What the young man is saying, is it not true that the president's wife has been getting so fat from eating the meat from the misery of people, and many people are dying in the country? Your people are getting kidnapped every day. Boko Haram, ISIS, all sort of evil things is happening. We don't even have light in that country. Then somebody spoke out. Then the police trying to go and catch this young man and beating the young man. What kind of country is this? Oh, we have to say, well, the president, is that president not a vampire? You know how many people have been kidnapped in Nigeria in the last 5 years? You know how many people? Even train was hijacked. Many things we cannot say. If I want to go there, there's just so many. What I'm saying is that we have these evil seeds everywhere, and it doesn't matter what they say in their mouths. It is how people treat you. It's what really matters. What they do, it's what matters. Anybody can say they love you, but they have to show it. You can see these people coming out saying that they are doing this, they are doing that, they are in place of power. But when you speak against them, they squash you like a fly, or they send people after you. They try to shut you down. You see people dying every day, but they don't want anybody to talk. We have this kind of problems. I don't need a soothsayer to tell you that all these people are the seeds of wickedness. And somehow we have been able to get them, to give them the power to rule us. So why you complain that Africa is backward when you see the kind of person that is ruling you? What do you expect? You are even lucky to be alive, if you ask me. These people don't even want you to be alive. You are lucky. So for those people that will be voting in the 2023 election, I hope that you should know what you are against. That this is a matter of life and death issue. For those people that are planning to take money from politicians again, it will not be well with you. You people are pain of the whole problem. Those hungry youths. If you are thinking of getting money from politicians for one day to sell your conscience again, you should not complain for what is going to happen to you, for what is coming to you this time. I believe it's time for African people to wake up. African people, not only in Africa, the world over. The religions that we put in our mind to is what sold us into this second slavery we are seeing now. The second slavery now is not the white man that is now whipping us. It is our own black man. We have been able to somehow vote. We have been able to bring out leaders that are black like us, but they are not dishing the highest sort of evil they can give to us, the highest sort of bandage. Buhari is a black man now. He's not a white person. But what he's even doing to us now is now worse than what white people would have done to us. Only the last 8 years of APC rule, we know what have happened to Nigeria. Let me take Nigeria as an example. You know what happened when Buhari came in? Dollar was just 200 naira to $1. Now it's more than 700 naira to $1. APC, what they have done to Nigeria, the spate of kidnapping that have happened in the country alone is more than what have been happening in half of the Middle East for the last 20 years. We now have people, terrorists, people in government that are sponsoring terrorism. Even a main Boko Haram sponsor is now your APC vice president. Yet you see youth supporting APC. You see PDP, these two parties, APC and PDP, that have destroyed and looted the country since the inception of democracy. You are still supporting these two people. Shame on you. Anybody, any youth or any Nigerian that support these two parties, you deserve the pain and hardship and every curse and sorrow, every blues. You deserve it 100 times over. If you have been living in that country, you have been seeing the pain and hardship, and you still coming out to support these parties, then you have any bad thing that you deserve, any bad thing that is happening to you, you deserve it. If you call yourself a Christian and you are going to church, then you should not be complaining about white supremacy. You should not be complaining about racism. This is one reason why I don't talk about racism in public. I don't talk about Black Lives Matter in public. I don't even comment. Because when you see black people screaming Black Lives Matter, when I go deep, I check like two of them, you go into their profile, you find out that they are Christians. They are going to church. Game over, nothing to talk about. You cannot be screaming Black Lives Matter from Monday to Saturday. On Sunday, you go to church to go and give glory to the thing that is destroying you. Then you pray for God to deliver you from racism, where you are the battery that is powering the racism. It's impossible. It's impossible. No God will answer you. Your head is not yet correct. Your eyes is not yet clear. You are still insane. You see many black people complain about racism, but yet you are the battery of the racism. Black people promote Christianity more than white people nowadays. We promote it more. Look at what is the only thing Nigeria is exporting? We export religion more than oil. The only business Nigeria is exporting to the whole world is church to everywhere. And the people that are going to all these churches is even black people. What is natural resources you are exporting? What? Show me how many percent? Church. They are exporting it. We are promoting the thing that is killing you. And you are praying to God to deliver you from that thing. Is it not an oxymoron? It will never happen. So many of us black people, we are not ready. We are not ready. If you are ready, you will watch the things you are doing. You will watch your life. Your life must be in alignment with liberation. Everything you do will be in alignment with natural liberation, natural progression. You have to be seen to be doing something to break out of wherever you are. You should not be seen to be making yourself more comfortable in the situation that you are in. Okay? You should do everything and anything to break it out. You should be able to call evil out when you see it. You should be able to stand for what will move your people forward. It is not all about money all the time, even though money is good. We need to think about the future of our children, the future of who we are. What are we going to do as a people? When we stand here, we say, okay, we are African people. What do we represent? What do we really have to back our claim up? We cannot just be Africans in skin, then European in thinking. We call this Negropeans, Africa outside, European inside. We cannot be like that. Okay? So this witchcraft thing, you will find out that most of these pastors, they are witchcraft. They are the seeds of witchcraft. If not all of them, they have eaten this witchcraft. Their aim is to lock down your spirituality, to trap you, to just use you like a piece of rag and dump you. This is the thing that I'm fighting against on this channel. This is the thing that I'm preaching against. This is the thing that you need to find out. Once you can be able to break out of this spell, when you see these witches coming to you pretending to be what you already know the game plan. You should kick against it. That's why you need to know this stuff so that you can teach your children how to think, teach them how to see this kind of people, so that we will not be voting for people that will put us in bondage. This not only happen in Nigeria, it happen in America too. You will vote people, they will claim that they are representing the black interest. The next thing, they will turn back and start enforcing policies to destroy their own black communities. They now become Coon, Mr. Coon. Very, very sad situations. You will see where puppets and these doll celebrities will now want to become leaders of black thoughts. This cannot be. We have this witchcraft phenomenon. What we see here is pure witchcraft in action, and these evil seeds, they are the ones that are pushing this very thing. They are manifesting it, and we are feeling the effect. So we should be able to know how to solve these problems when we see them. Identify these people when you see them, these so-called religious people. We need to, when we see them coming to us, we see them coming to talk to us, coming to spread these lies, we should not allow it to happen. And we too, we need to actively get involved in politics. We cannot say politics is a game for the evil people, that politics is a dirty game. If we don't get involved in politics, the evil people we get in politics is power. Whether you like it or not, it is how you gain power. We people on this path, we need to go into politics to gain power and use that power to influence our people positively, to push our own intentions upon our communities, upon our nation, upon our land. If we don't do this, the evil person will come in and begin to push his evil policies, and it will affect us and our children and our generation. So we need to get involved in politics. We need to start contesting elective positions. Any position, even if it's a local government chairman, a market chairman, a junction chairman, we need to involve in politics any way we can. We need to start taking control of things. It's power. Okay, we cannot be praying for power, then we sit in our shrine, we're not doing anything. We need to pray in the shrine, then we need to go where the fight is happening, take your spells there, make sure that you blast the other person out of the race and take over the place, so that you start pushing policies that will expand the mind of people. Imagine many countries in Africa, they don't teach history. Why will you see somebody that went to school, they have a PhD degree, they have master's degree, they study in Oxford, they will come back to their country in Africa, they will not be making policies that will empower their own people. Imagine a country as big as Nigeria, they don't even teach history. People don't know their history. They don't know history. It's not in our curriculum. I grew up in Nigeria. I went to university. I finished my first university in Delsu. I was 31 years before I discovered pre-colonial history. Nobody taught me. The only history I knew was that everything started from Greece. We have so many people walking around in Africa like this that don't know anything about history, and yet we have people that are claiming to be presidents, ministers of education, top leaders. They travel all around the world. They are there in power. They don't teach their people history. So you have to know that these people that are in power, they are not your friends. They are your oppressors. Somehow they have made the decision that they are going to make you dull. They are going to make you stupid. They are going to make you a tool for serving white supremacy. So they are going to hide your spirituality, hide your history from you. They made a collective decision among themselves, your presidents, your ministers, to hide history from their own children, so that their children will not be able to grow to take power in the future. So you ask yourself, what is the source of this kind of decision? Why is it so? You find that these people, they have eaten the seeds of witchcraft, and they are there to make sure that you don't grow. Then the money that they are making from the country, they are embezzling it. Instead of using it to develop the country, they are squandering it. They would rather make that money be lost than for them to use it to develop their own country. These are the kind of leaders that we have, the so-called leaders. These are the kind of people that are ruling Africa. So you need to ask yourself this question: where do these people come from? Imagine a country like Nigeria, where government finance trips to religious trips to Mecca and Israel. Government use their own budgets to be paying for people to go for religious pilgrimage to Saudi Arabia. Money that is supposed to be used for education, they are sending it to Saudi Arabia. They will send like 10,000 people every year. They will say they are going, Christians will send their own to Israel. Muslims will send their own to Saudi Arabia. Government will pay for it, and we say we don't have money. Is that not stupidity? Is this not stupidity? This is what happens in the country that I am from. You will wonder why many of us have left the country. We are not even planning to go back. When you see the kind of stupidity that is happening there, you see the kind of nonsense that the government is doing. And yet when you come out to speak against all these things, some people will say you are an energy, you are an agent of darkness, you are an enemy of darkness. Your own people will want to kill you. What do we do in that kind of situation? We have to leave. I don't regret living in Nigeria. By the grace of God, today I'm a dual citizen. I don't even wish for my children to grow up there because of the kind of nonsense that is happening in Africa. Sometimes you wonder, how did we let this happen? How did this happen? How can we be able to change this kind of things? This is the question we'll be asking about. You see, African people will be running from our continent because we have this kind of evil people there. People that call themselves leaders, but they are killing and eating their own children. They are eating their own children. These are the kind of people we call lizards. Rather, let me just say the word, they are lizards, not lizards, they are lizards. We have them there. So many things, it's so painful. So many things. These are the seeds of wickedness. When they say spiritual wickedness in high places, these are the people. The spiritual wickedness that we are battling against. It is not flesh and blood. Spiritual wickedness in high places. How do we solve this problem? We solve these problems by educating our people with the right knowledge. Part of the thing we are doing with this channel, trying to teach people the real truth about Africa, trying to empower people, trying to give people solutions to help their life, how they can use to be able to break things that are happening to them, trying to give people hope, and trying to see if we can make a way. Already, I'm so glad that the hardship now have not caused many people to start thinking. They say suffering gives wisdom. Many of them now have seen that there's no future, even the blind ones. The so-called religious ones are now beginning to see that there's no future. What is waiting for them is death. Their spirit is showing them death. Okay, little by little they are coming back. We still need to echo it. If they know what is good for them, they should do the right thing. African spirituality is not an easy path, but it will give you the tools that you need to walk through life. Okay? Suffering gives people wisdom. Many people now want to run away from Nigeria. Many people. In fact, if my friends are telling me, last time I was there this year, if you see the way people are going to apply for passports, people Even the government are now slowing to give people passport. They are saying you get passport in 3 months. They don't want the youth to run. Everybody want to run because the hardship is too much. I know that a day like this will come. When we were saying something is wrong with the system, many of them were praying. They say, no, God will come. God will come to help us. We are the evil ones. We are the children of darkness. And Jesus Christ will solve all the problem. Everything will be good. It is getting worse every day. Getting worse every day. Jesus Christ will come. Okay, sorry, I got a call. I just have to stop it. So they have been praying. Jesus Christ is not coming. Now people are dying in the country. Everybody wants to run. Everybody I know in Nigeria are trying to get a passport. The thing is that, where are you running to? You want to run to come to abroad like me? No, you people should wait for Jesus Christ to come and save you. I don't want you to come. Stay there. Jesus Christ is coming. He's going to solve all your problems. He's going to come with a lot of candies. Stay in the country. Keep praying. Give all your money to pastors. Okay? Jesus Christ will come to help you. Don't come. Solve your problems there. We are the rebels. We have run away. Okay? But you must not come. You must pray to your Jesus. Don't come to us, okay? We'll wait for 2023. 2023, there's going to be a very serious problem. If the right person did not get into that place, just know that that will be the end of the country as we know it. What we have is there was a country called Nigeria. That would be the story. I will write a poem. Once upon a time, there was a country called Nigeria. After this 2023 election, we will know if we're going to have a country or not. The problem still remains, how did we get here? How did we get here? We get here because we forsake our African religion. Our African spirituality was hidden from us. We believed everything the people told us, and we allowed them to take over, and now they have taken over power. And now we see the seat of wickedness in action. We see how many people have died. You want to watch horror movie, you read newspapers from Nigeria. If you see the amount of kidnapping for ransom, many times I weep when I see this is the country that I grew up from. I never believed this kind of things will happen. You see a president that also doubles as the minister of petroleum resources. President Buhari in Nigeria is also the minister of petroleum resources. Under his watch, more than 50 pipelines, illegal pipelines, have been discovered that are siphoning oil from the country into illegal vessels. Could you believe that this president have not been able to set up a panel to persecute anybody? We are living in a country where individuals have their own pipelines that are drilling oil, and they are selling and making money. And these have been discovered. President is quiet. Who do you think is responsible for those pipelines? If you ask me, I'll say it's the president. You are the president. You are the chief security officer. You are also the minister of petroleum resources, and yet there are illegal pipelines drilling the oil in the country, and you have not been able to set up a panel to catch just one person. We don't need a soothsayer or oracle to know that the person in charge is the thief that is stealing all those oil. Tomorrow they will send DSS to come to my channel to come and track me down. This is how they do people that speak out in that country. When you see wickedness in action, you will have nothing to say. You say, yes, this is Africa. You ask yourself, how did we allow this to happen? How did we allow this to happen? Okay. The thing is that things will get worse before it will get better. But if you practice in African spirituality, you need to be able to protect yourself from certain things. Okay? Normally, these kind of things happen. It does not affect me. I don't live in the country. My source of income is not from the country. So if people die there, 2 million people can die every day. I will not be affected. But I still care. What I like is I still care because I am from there. I used to be from there rather. So I still need to say something. And I know that there are many people that are looking for help, looking for deeper explanation. looking for a way out, but they cannot be able to find that way due to the fact of the way situation of things are. When you talk about learning African spirituality, how can you say this to somebody that has not eaten for 2 days, 3 days? Somebody has not eaten since morning. You are telling to go and read book about African spirituality. Is it possible? It's not possible to do that. Somebody that has not shopped on an empty stomach. That person doesn't want to listen to any story you want to tell them. What that person needs is help now. How do we help those people? Okay. What we do some spells. We try to do spells, put it on video. Maybe you do those spells, you can get some money, get some things that this life is hard for you. You do the spells, then you can be able to help yourself in a little way. This is part of the reason I do these spells on this channel for free. Yet you will see people, you put the video, they will still be asking you what is inside the video. They'll be asking you what is inside it. It's like they don't even want to watch the video. It's very painful that I will do a spell and put it on video. The essence is for me to put this thing so that I will not be repeating myself every time. You just go there, you just click on the link, you just watch the video, you learn how to do the stuff. You do it by yourself. This is the reason why I'm putting there. Not for me to be repeating myself all the time. So please, if you see the videos of for some people, those people I'm talking about, they may not even watch this live chat because they don't have enough data to watch the live chats. Those people will not even have time to watch it. But we have a lot of people like this that will tell me, message on Facebook and say, what is inside this video? I should explain it to them. And so we watch the video. Maybe they don't have data to watch it, or they feel that they don't want their data to waste. Well, if you fall into any of those two categories, good luck. There's nothing I can do for you. I've already done the video. Okay. So the subject here is the witchcraft subject that I opened. Witchcraft is a thing, it exists, and we have seen the manifestation. These people that are in power, controlling things in the country, many of them are witches and wizards. Because I don't see how somebody that have good spirits can be able to do the kind of things that these people do. I don't see anybody that have human spirits. You have human hearts. You cannot do this kind of evil things that these people do. Okay? Somehow we have given them the power to be ruling over us. Now we have to think of how to take this power back from them. This is what we should be thinking about, how to take the power back from them. That is why we need to organize ourselves. We need to get into politics. We need to be very, very active. We need to make sure that we are supporting the right candidates. Right now, the best candidate in that country is Peter Obi. I have to say it. I cannot hide it. He's the best person. It may not be perfect, but it's better than the other two people that are on the race. One is better than that Bola Tinubu, who is a vampire, and that vulture of, what's his name, Atiku vulture. Peter Obi is the best person. So please, we should all support this man. He may not be perfect, but he's better than the other two evil people. Okay? We should take this life seriously. We should take it very seriously. If we know that we want to fight for the future of our children, we still want that country to move forward. We should try our best to make sure that we support the right people, we support the right person, and we move that country forward. That country controls West Africa, and it plays a very pivotal role in Africa. What happens to Nigeria affects every black person around the world, whether you like it or not. So many people in America, Latin America, Brazil, Argentina, they are all from Nigeria. They are all from there. All the spirituality that are being practiced in Latin America and America is from Nigeria and West Africa. So we have to take that country serious. We have to make sure that the right people is in charge. We have to support the right people. We have to start taking our destiny into our own hands. By taking our destiny into our own hands, we have to be very, very active. Very, very active in doing things. Okay? So we must participate in politics. We cannot leave it for these witches and wizards to continue taking over. We have to kick them out. We have to fight them. We have to raise the mental awareness of our people. We have to encourage our people to vote for the right people. We have to say no to bribery and corruption, this people vote buying, all these evil politicians trying to come to mess up, deceive us. We have to say no to them. We should not sell our destiny. Okay, the good thing about not selling your destiny, even if the bad person win, for you not taking that money, it will go to a lot way to protect you from so many things. Many things that were affecting people will not affect you. So please do not take that money, that tiny money they are bringing for you. Don't take it. Even if the bad guy win, do not take the money from them. Don't willingly sell your destiny to these evil ones. Okay, so that you will not be under their power and their spiritual authority. Do not sell your destiny. It's a very serious thing. Don't take the money. Don't take the money. Okay? If they want to win, let them win, but don't take the money from them. Do not agree. Not let your head join them. Not put your head, not just say it's not just money. It's not just money. It's bigger than that. Don't take it. Let them carry their money. If they want to keep people to win, let them win, but don't willingly sell your destiny. Let the world know, let the ancestors know that you are against it. Okay? You are against, and they will protect you. They will protect you from their hardship. They will protect you from any evil that will come with that regime. Okay? So please do not take that evil money from these witches and wizards. Okay? And vote for the right person. Do your best to vote for the right person. And God will help us. Okay? So these are my take on this very thing today about the forces of the witches and wizards we have in Africa. Questions and comments are welcome once again. Please like and share this video, support my channel, hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button so you'll be the first to get my videos as soon as I release them. And if you are interested in learning more about African spirituality, you can always contact me. Register for my website, www.kindoki.net. You see me doing a lot of spells there. You can also buy my book on the interrelationship between African spirituality and science. Very good book. But if you just want to do general spell work, consultations, oracle consultations, you can contact me. And I'll be seeing you in the next video. So take care and bye. Peace.